For a long time, I was obsessed with Free People. It totally embodies that vibe of peace-loving, artisanal, world-wise woman, but it's a total lie. Oh, hey y'all. I'm just really channeling my boho side today because I want to talk about Free People. It's about to get real. For a long time, I was obsessed with Free People. I thought Free People was amazing because it totally embodies that vibe of peace-loving, artisanal, world-wise woman. But it's a total lie. Free People talks a big game. They say that in their code of conduct, they cover most workers' rights issues, but they actually haven't ever released that code of conduct, which is really weird even for a fast fashion brand. In addition, they also tell us that their supply chain is independently audited, but they don't say which part of it is audited, how the audits go. They don't tell us anything. They don't even disclose the names of their suppliers. If you can't find the name of a company's suppliers, there's no way that you can check that what the company is telling you is actually true. So they're basically just telling us to trust them. On top of that, we have the issue of cultural appropriation. Cultural appropriation is a huge problem and one that really requires its own video. I'm going to link to an article I wrote about cultural appropriation a couple years back to give you some context if you want to learn more about it. But long story short, if someone is going to profit off of a traditional textile and technique, it should be the culture that created that thing. It would be like, I was pregnant for 9 months, gave birth to my daughter, but everyone's congratulating my husband for how well he did in labor. No, I did that. So I think we can all agree, Free People, but that doesn't mean we have to give up this boho style because let's be honest, it's really fun and pretty. There's so many amazing ethical companies out there that do that boho style in the right way. They respect their workers, they respect the culture that the garments come from, and they respect the planet. One of the hallmarks of boho style are beautiful flowy maxi dresses, and the brand Christy Dawn nails it. Christy Dawn was founded on the principle of honoring Mother Nature, and that's really where their focus is. Lots of sustainable materials and initiative. They have a new initiative called Farm to Closet, and what they're trying to do is grow cotton in a regenerative way. Regenerative farming is a total game changer, so I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that this goes well for them. Another incredible brand to support is Tonle Design. I love Tonle. They are so intentional about everything they do. Everything they make is zero waste. Yes, that's right, zero waste. They actually take scraps of fabric and weave them together in this way to create a whole new fabric. It's incredible, creates a beautiful texture, and of course, saves the planet. Tonle is also deeply committed to their artisan partners. Due to the outbreak of COVID-19, Tonle, like a lot of fashion brands, really was hit hard. They had a bunch of canceled orders and no real reason to keep their factory open. But instead of just kicking their garment workers to the curb like a lot of other fashion brands, Tonle started a fundraiser so that they could afford to continue to employ their workers to create masks and provide paid sick leave for those that weren't able to come in and work. Now that is a true partnership. That is the kind of company that I want to support. A lot of the boho aesthetic is taken from Native Americans. So when it comes to jewelry, I highly recommend Child of Chiefs, a Native American owned jewelry brand that honors Mother Earth and honors their tradition. In order to honor Mother Earth and reduce their carbon footprint, they don't actually create new pieces. Instead, they go out and they search for unique or antique jewelry items that still hold a lot of meaning. Each piece was originally made by a Native American, and their story and the story of their people is imbued in every piece that they sell. When it comes to purses, you need to look no further than Hiptipico. I love this brand. And full disclosure, I am friends with the owner, but I only became friends with her after I saw how amazing her brand was. These bags are made by artisan women in Guatemala, and you can feel and see the love in every stitch of these bags. They pay their workers fair wages, they're completely transparent about their supply chain, and maybe one of the things I love most of all is the founder, Alyssa, actually lives full-time in Guatemala. So it's not just a business relationship. She is actually intimately involved in their lives. Hiptipico also does a ton of good work in their local community. They provide emergency funding for medical bills, pay for school fees, and they offer personal financing for their employees, because their goal is not only to create a beautiful product, but to empower the women who make that product. And of course, we have to round out our boho outfit with a cute pair of leather sandals. Avarca is where it's at. Each pair is handmade in Spain by a third-generation sandal maker. Now you know those people have skills. These shoes have been produced since 1945, always keeping quality at the forefront of everything they do. The raw materials are all locally sourced in Spain, with the leather coming from ethically raised livestock. These shoes are built to last. And it's a good thing, because they are so cute, I would be really upset to get rid of them. The boho aesthetic is definitely one that lends itself to ethical fashion. So go ahead, ditch free people. Come on over to the ethical side. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Are you a boho chick, or do you have a different sort of style? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.